Okay. Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
We need to protect the telescope, or we can't complete the
Okay, that kicked off. Poets of the Fall, man. What a great way to start the episode. What a great way to start the episode, Poets of the Fall.
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observation. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the link down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Well, I have a fully automatic assault shotgun now, so Mr. Scratch can fucking do one, son. I don't know how we're going to take him down. I have a feeling it might be a cutscene, to be honest. He'll send wave after me, we'll beat the waves, and then Alan will just do what he did in the original game.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
Signal! Yes, it's completed.
What's it say?
finally.
Anything to pick up? This should be the last time we do this.
If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No, you can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Yeah, this is Mr. Scratch's loop, but there are worse things out there than Mr. Scratch. You got nothing else for me down here? Just take the printout then.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
I genuinely wonder how it's going to play out. I don't really want a boss fight. I don't think that would be any fun, and I don't want to fight wave after wave of goons. I'd rather it happen in a cutscene. I'd rather see Alan fight Alan. Well, Alan fight Mr. Scratch.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Wait, where have we started? This isn't where we started the drive-in. Has he gone a different way now? He may well have gone a different way. Yeah, this is not normal. This is... Yeah, no, we've gone straight to the power bit. Good man, Alan. He's fucking... Yeah.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Yeah. I've got a fully automatic assault shotgun now, bud. You don't get to just throw random bikers at me. It's not part of the plan. Right, we need to turn the power on. I love how Alan's like, do you know what? Fuck it, we'll go the other way now. I just like bouncing these fellas. I've got a fully automatic assault shotgun. What have you got? Okay, they've actually got stuff. Yeah, that actually went very bad. I've got a fully automatic assault shotgun. What have you got? Turns out they've got knives. And the ability to split into more than one. Now, let's see if there's anything shiny around here. For our old pal Al to snorkel at. Oh, I love this game. I just love this setting. It's great. I don't want to grab that yet. Yeah, you won't let me do anything until I turn on the power. Again, obviously we know he's not getting out because there's such a thing as the Remedy something universe, I think it's called. Aligned universe. I wish I could have found all the pages, but I'm not very good at video games, basically. Right. Let's arm up. Why would I want that? Why would I want the pump? Boop. I forgotten what I'm doing. We'll get there in the end. Okay. Horrible demon gribblies. Yay or nay? Nearly. That was my own fault, kind of. You're doing well, Al. You're doing well. Big things.
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
I've got a magnum, motherfucker. Whoa, friend. Oh, you love to see it. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone bad, but we're taking it. We're taking it apart. You can have your little time loop, Mr. Scratch. I've got a Magnum and a fully automatic assault shotgun. Debating doing it. Don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Depends what else is around here. We can always run back. Hey, little rattlesnake buddies. I do like the fully automatic shotgun. It pleases me.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Problem is, Mr. Scratch has got no imagination. If he was half as imaginative as Alan is, we'd have all kinds of wiggly shit. But that's not what's happening. Because Mr. Scratch has got no imagination, so he's just sending hillbillies and hicks and rubes and shit after us.
When the dark man's eyes suddenly locked into Serena's, she flushed hot. They ignited a black fire in her. He was talking. He wanted the power turned off. He said something about the projector booth. She hooked a finger under his belt buckle. He grabbed a hold of her throat and twisted until it hurt. Somewhere deep inside, a part of her screamed in paralyzed horror.
Ugh.
But the moan that escaped from her throat had no panic in it.
Jesus.
Pay attention, he said. Business first. His eyes glittered shamelessly. Hers did too.
I mean, we know what he did. You didn't have to tell me, man. Really didn't have to tell me. I didn't want to know. We can resupply there, so that's good. I have a feeling things are going to get a little bit squirrely. Was this a pickup that someone threw at me? Probably, yeah. Well, I've got 24 fully automatic shotgun rounds, 12 magnum rounds, a flare, and some panic flares.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
Nah, fam. I've got plans.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend. And they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness. I've been busy. I operate in the shadows. Not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken. But I do my best work in the dark. And there's so much darkness out there that goes deep. And the things that live in it are fast, big bastards. They don't mind getting a little bit of elbow room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right? But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact. All they need is someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper. You're stuck in an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you. Everything else? Do my thing.
Excuse me.
Get a bit of quality time with Alice. That's a little something for me. And I deserve it.
He's good, man. He's good. Now, I know we've got a war going on out there. I'm going to nab a checkpoint and head over to the other side. Check on what's-her-face. Have I jumped out of the conflict? That'd be cool if I have. So I want to go check up there, and then I want to head over to over there, where she is, because we didn't come in this way this time, did we? So it's a bit different. I mean, there's nothing up here I want. I have a fully automatic assault shotgun. Should just be the crossbow and some ammo. it's getting a bit squirrely out here. It doesn't want us up here. That's alright, Alan Wake. We can say we wrote it this way. I know you want me to destroy the Dark Fountains, love. It's, not yet. And I don't really want to grab these light posts yet, either. I want to grab this one in a minute once I'm done with what I'm doing. Depends how angry the locals get, though, doesn't it? Always depends how angry the locals get. Don't actually want the sawn-off shotgun. I mean, we don't have to come up here. That's a thing you should think about. But we're going to. Let's we come over here and see if there's anything over here. No, just a rattler. Just a rattler. Although we could go in the thingy building. Yeah, that's really the edge of the world there. Unless there's anything over here. Don't know why that would be, but you never know. You never know with this shit.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing I can probably
I don't think
help you
she
deal
wants
with it.
to see you
I
ever
don't
again.
know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
You really, really didn't deserve what he did to you. Genuinely. It's horrifying. And again, I'm hoping this is the ending now.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose.
It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
You deserve so much better than what you got, genuinely. Okay, hopefully I'm gonna go kill the bad man now, maybe. There's something over here, apparently. Oh, was that on the other side, was that? I don't know if we can go out there. I guess we kind of can.
The clothes I wear now I shaped from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.